Swords and Sails presents a Salish sea species special, Opalescent Nudibranchs. Nudibranchs, of the order Nudibranchia, are commonly referred to as sea slugs. The Salish Sea is home to more than 200 species of sea slug. They range from the sizable orange peel nudibranch to the frosted diurna to the bizarre hooded nudibranch. The opalescent nudibranch's vibrant colors and reflective white markings distinguish them from this varied crowd. The opalescent nudibranch covers 3 species of the suborder Aleoidina. North America is home to 2 of the species. Hermesenda casseronis ranges from Alaska down to northern California. Hermesenda opalescens ranges from the Sea of Cortez up to northern California. The 3rd species lives in the Sea of Japan, and that's a little outside our range. This video will only show Hermesenda casseronis, but most of the information is applicable to all 3 species. While Hermesenda casseronis is referred to as the thick-horned nudibranch, this division was created in 2016, and I will be using the more widely known name. Let's cover this creature from head to toe. The head is easily identified by 4 horns. The lower pair is the oral tentacles. The upper pair are called rhinophores. Rhinophores are chemically sensitive and the nudibranch's primary sensory organ. The fleshy lobes on top of its body are its gills. The gills are called certa. Hermesenda opalescens lacks fine white lines on the certa. To further complicate identification, opalescent nudibranchs vary in hue between individuals. Despite their vivid colors, the opalescent nudibranch is not fluorescent. If you were to shine a black line on them, they disappear. The certa pack a punch. When an opalescent nudibranch eats food with stinging cells, nematocysts, the stinging cells are separated from the nutritional food and incorporated into the certa. Several species of nudibranch are capable of this amazing feat. This means, depending on the food, the protective nematocysts range from dangerous to algae to the sting of a lion's mane jellyfish. If an opalescent nudibranch loses a certa, a new one will grow. The digestive tract is visible in the translucent body. The reproductive organs run along the left side. As with land-bound gastropods, nudibranchs move around on a singular muscular foot. I mentioned opalescent nudibranchs eat nematocysts. This leads to a question, just what are they eating? Opalescent nudibranchs eat an impressive range. They will eat colonial tunicates, anemones, hydroids, small crustacean, carrion, anthrozoans, nudibranchs, and both stages of jellyfish. Benthic-bound polyps are reliable food. The medusa stage of a jellyfish is only a meal of opportunity. Opalescent nudibranchs will eat a variety of nudibranchs, including smaller opalescent nudibranchs. They are a solitary species. When 2 opalescent nudibranchs bump into each other, they may fight, and the loser may get eaten. The nematocyst serves more than just a passive defensive layer. If an opalescent nudibranch feels threatened, it bunches up and extends its certa. During filming, a comb jelly blundered into an opalescent nudibranch, providing an excellent example of the defense reaction. If the jelly was a predator, it would have gone after the non-vital portions of the nudibranch. I have no idea what the nematocyst would do to the comb jelly. This one did not display any obvious changes after the collision. Humans are safe to handle most of the opalescent nudibranch's prey. This means opalescent nudibranchs are not dangerous to people. However, the soft nudibranch can be damaged by even light contact. The nudibranch's dog-eat-dog nature is set aside for mating. Opalescent nudibranchs are hermaphrodites. As I mentioned, their reproductive organs run on the left. During mating, they face head to tail. Each opalescent nudibranch will inseminate the other. The opalescent nudibranchs will then lay spiral lacy eggs. This spiral case holds 4 eggs. A week later, the eggs will hatch. The larvae are called veliger. Veliger are teeny organisms named after their vela, 2 ciliated flaps. These microscopic creatures are beyond my ability to record. The swimming veliger rapidly change into a small benthic invertebrate. The miniature nudibranchs continue to grow rapidly. While they have to avoid larger opalescent nudibranchs, the young have few natural predators. Opalescent nudibranchs grow up to at most 3 inches, though on average they top out at about an inch. Opalescent nudibranchs will live for up to a year. The opalescent nudibranch is found from the intertidal zone down to 120 feet. This abundant species prefers rocky areas but can be found on eelgrass. Man-made structures create an ideal environment. The docks provide large, relatively protected habitats. All opalescent nudibranchs from this video were filmed on the Bremerton Marina. It is not surprising given the variety of food available. Looking over the site in just one location, we find an incredible selection of invertebrates. In the most protected area, we get creatures like the shiny orange sea squirt, bristly sea squirt, sea pork, several types of anemones, and a variety of sponges including the velvety red sponge. Keep in mind I am only listing animals large enough to identify. Creatures like hydroids are too small to spot. As we leave the protected area, we start to see animals living on the sides of hardier filterfears, like the northern feathered duster worm. The outside is a constant current and covered in a thick bed of kelp. With a little patience and timing, you can see these creatures at your local marina. This year, 2024, I first spotted them in mid-April. The marina may make a convenient viewing location, but it also exposes nudibranchs to any chemical spills. Their soft epidermis offers little protection from force or chemicals. Please be respectful when viewing these vibrant creatures and have a wonderful day. Are you ready for a nudie joke? As pretty as nudibranchs are, they keep getting thrown out of places because they're always picking fights. That's what happens when you're always slugging it out.